And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Side Quest. This is episode 4. How's everybody feeling?
Doing great.
Pretty good.
So we got episode 7 and 8 on the agenda. So episode 7, Dawn's Cry. Episode 8, Clean Cut. Any opening thoughts on episode 7?
It was these guys' episode, so go ahead. I was the passenger.
I'm gonna be honest. I very much enjoyed the idea of Simon being a giant child with a new sharp object. That's me though.
I mean, this is mostly my episode to be in denial and to be brat. Like, just to be a brat. You know? I was...
Finding your nemesis in Grayson.
Yes. I hate Grayson.
You're a nemesis?
I love Grayson. He's wonderful.
I love Grayson too, but REITHA...
The fires in my heart burn brightly for his demise.
Wow.
Exactly. Thank you, Billy.
I can be
I wasn't
more.
ready for that.
So episode 7, finished the travel to Cairnhold. Billy got some new toys.
As one does.
Yeah, a couple of daggers and some arrows. Those are kind of fun. For the most part, they're just, regular daggers and arrows. However, if he does roll a crit, it will deal some extra damage upon a failed Constitution save.
Nice. So like a poison
very,
dagger,
very cool.
essentially?
Yeah.
Pretty much,
But like
yeah.
permanently
gonna
poison
have...
dagger?
Yeah, it's going to have the same effect that the dragon had, so it's a DC 17 con save, if you'll remember that from episode 1.
Yep.
So what else happened in episode 7? We got to Cairnhold. Simon got his new sword.
Mm-hmm.
Simon also got interrogated by Lord Silver.
Mm-hmm.
He did also get interrogated by Lord Silver.
I mean,
yes.
it is what it is. Simon H is not good people. Maybe I'm not fully sure yet.
So firstly, thoughts on the sword. How we feeling about
I'm
that?
very excited on the shenanigans, and I know the reference, and I very much like it.
Wait, what was the sword again?
It was
It's the reference that all three of us understand and you do not.
Fuck. So who cares, right?
It's a sword that can make a pocket dimension. But
It's
yeah.
I had a
It's
different
from,
reference for it, and y'all shat on me for it. I said it was Backbiter.
It's not.
It's not,
It's
but
not.
that was my version of it.
yeah.
Yeah, but the backbiter lets him travel. It's not like an actual dimension, like a different dimension.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, this was a reference to a fairly popular light novel series that I will not name. Yeah, it's great, and it influenced the design of this, but obviously it's not exactly the same. I've made some changes to that. For example, the pocket dimension.
Mm-hmm. I'm very excited to find out any secrets it carries, any fun little tidbits. Is this going to be another black soul eating sword, or patron, or some shenanigans as other dungeon masters like to do with free magic items. And I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop, honestly. With the freaky
Weren't enough shoes dropped this episode?
I mean, a little bit.
In episode 7, I mean, we had some, pretty
Tame. It was pretty tame.
big ones. Namely, end of the episode, run into Simon's mentor. That was kind of a fun little tidbit.
Yeah. Sure.
Gonna guess you weren't expecting that.
I wasn't, honestly. I really don't have any idea what the hell you're doing anymore. At this point, kind of obvious what she is. She's very much a Nosferatu. I'm just thinking it's just Strahd in drag at this point. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, looks like Simon is a hypocrite a little bit.
Simon has his own skeleton in his closet. Doesn't mean yeah, except he's a functioning adult.
REITHA doesn't know, but Shivani is smug as fuck.
I mean, I figured as much. I didn't say I'm not gonna have a tragic backstory stuff, but you know what? At least I don't got a bag of cocaine.
Yeah, just a murderous mentor.
You guys have problems.
Technically, she hasn't killed anybody.
She has not
Wasn't she just eating the guard?
The guy still, for what we know, is still alive.
Okay. So she just mildly exsanguinated him.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
This is he's gonna need some oranges and a bag of chips. And...
Just a little snack. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Just a little Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little sippy cup of some juice,
You guys got your demons that you need to get rid of.
Listen. I don't have demons. I have skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons.
No, you literally have a vampire in your closet, bro.
Listen, it's not because I enjoy Strahd's campaign so much. I don't.
A sexy vampire lady.
You're also now in the same boat as Gil with a woman who is flirting with you.
Yeah.
Except that you're just kind of rejecting the feelings.
Yeah, no, because
instead of being
he doesn't know.
Blind to
he
them.
doesn't know. Simon is very much not in that headspace to look for companionship at any point.
Simon's
also,
got PTSD.
No,
he's not doing well.
He is. I'll say it. He's
Just
not.
Just a mild recurring nightmare of his mentor dying,
Everyone he knows.
Who then showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a surprise. She's alive.
Yeah. In a sense.
Dude, I feel so bad for, if you think about it, actually being in his steps, he would have thought, oh, great, now I'm fucking hallucinating as well.
There's a thought process going on right now, and, again, it's snap choices he's gonna have to do when the next episode kicks in.
Yeah.
I, as John, am very
Of course
much
you are,
enjoying
you
this.
sick bastard.
I'm having fun.
I think this is the first campaign
You
I've
evil,
presented
evil
you.
Listen,
man.
I'm usually the dungeon, the D&D dad in every party where I'm nursing everyone's.
You're still trying.
No,
Not
no,
no more.
no, no. Well, here's
Not
the
no
thing:
more.
I never go full. I'm traumatic. I'm sad. I'm scared, because most of the time, from what I understand, everyone's character is like that. Someone's gotta be the pillar in this group.
No.
I feel like
Gil,
it's gonna
honestly.
be Gil.
What traumatic event has happened?
Listen.
I genuinely think he's the most grounding presence in the party.
I realize that now, so I'm backtracking on my pillar habits, and letting the trauma actually affect my characters more.
Yeah.
Go crazy, Gil will smack you.
You were the corner, and the building was extended.
And thus, we fulfill the prophecy of Gil being kingly because he supports everyone around him. He's a pillar of society.
No.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No,
Who's a king?
he's not a king.
Crazy talk.
He is
A small part of me thinks he's just going to turn into the mayor.
I fucking lied about not having a red string board,
No,
okay?
we knew.
I have one, and Gil's at the center of it.
I mean, he's there.
There's no reason for it. He's like that one character. It's like, oh yeah, he was there too.
Events were supposed to happen. And events did happen. However, those events were in Point B. Point A was Branson, Point B was Maltai. You guys are now at Point C,
Yeah.
which is Cairnold.
Yeah. Somehow we did that.
Don't say we. We got dragged.
Who is this we you speak
Listen,
of?
we're not blaming the hyped up just hype.
You cannot blame
I
me
can
for
blame
this.
you as much as
I
want
want it to be anywhere but
Listen.
here. I did not want to be dragged to my fake-ass family.
Listen,
okay?
Listen. I'm not saying you have a fake-ass family. I'm just saying Han shot first.
Okay, this is a series of domino effects, sure. But this was not my intention.
100%. We get that. We get that. But here we are.
Yeah, this has all been reactionary.
Pretty much. Like
it really has. Yeah.
So yeah, we're writing a interesting. We thought we were going to point to a nice town with a tavern. No, now somehow we just got dropped off at the Lich's lair. Something went wrong midway.
No, not the Lich's lair. We're at some rich people's lair who the Lich is going to steal their child from.
Man.
Oh, speaking of, you guys are level 6 now.
Really?
This is mid-episode.
Yes, more spells.
This is mid-episode. I'm pulling it up. I don't think I get anything cool, but
what are you talking about? You're more.
I don't think
you're
I
more
get anything
man.
cool at level 6 either.
You're just more rugged, man.
But yeah, so episode 7, it led up to a lot of things, but realistically, not that much happened.
To me, it was
Yeah.
more of just setting up the groundwork of what's going to happen next.
Yeah, this was pretty much officially the beginning of the Cairnhold story arc.
Yeah.
Was episode 7.
Yeah.
Moving on to episode 8.
Jesus Christ.
That's we got a lot happening there.
A whole dream sequence. A whole.
So starting off with REITHA.
Yes.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on all the random shit that you saw?
I'm terrified. I think when you described, like, I didn't feel anything. I wasn't sure, like, that. At first I thought it was ascending from, like, father.
Uh-huh.
Or, like, a vision from father or something. So I immediately felt, like, apologetic and, like, fuck, I failed. They found out. And then it went from, like, vision to vision to vision. And she's kind of, like, almost as soon as that ended and she realized it was all a vision, she kind of put it to the back of her head. She is not thinking about it right now. It is shut down. So until
now the thoughts of Shivani the player.
Thoughts of Shivani the player? That was fucked up, man. That was fucked up. Listen.
Personally, I think your character needs to be dunked in holy water by now.
She can make holy water.
Listen, I think at this point we need to actually find a real priest and just dunk you in once and see what happens.
Listen, I've thought a lot about what, like, REITHA siblings might have been doing on their mission. Okay? And especially Aranvir broke my heart. Fuck. Like, that actually, like, made me so sad. He's as old as REITHA. He's little.
Yep.
Like, Lona is a bit older. Yeah, that sucks.
Well, no.
But we don't know if that was the truth or if that was just a vision.
Yeah, and then the Obsidian Throne, that's weird. Simon fighting the feral creature. What if that's, like, one of the things? Simon, you having fangs, that makes sense. But you're basically agreeing to, like, yeah, I'll be your vampire buddy.
I'm just gonna do an Evil Dead and just start saying Matu Maraca Cinnamon.
What is this, another tea party?
Yeah, I think she's kind of, like, embracing a little bit, like, everybody has kind of been told her, like, okay, we need to get this under control, we need to figure out control, and she's scared of being controlled because it's a lot of what she saw, of what the adults were like, and she didn't want to be that.
Mm-hmm.
But she knows the most powerful person that she knows is the most controlled person that she knows.
So speaking of control, what are your thoughts on the whole gray core with the two different energies there?
I have a game theory.
Okay.
I have a legitimate game theory. The metaphor of the two elements are very much the clerical side in whatever the fuck you're dealing with your heart palpitations. That's REITHA. Personally, me as a Chaos Gremlin, I would have slapped the two things together and see what happens.
Like a midpoint, or like just take
Like
the two
blend them
Orbeez
together.
and
That's
blend
me
them
as a Chaos.
together.
Yeah.
I want to know what do you think would have happened if you had chosen the other one? Also, how much of you as the player wanted to choose the other one?
Oh, I so wanted to choose the other one. I
knew it. I knew it. I'm
a
fucking
Chaos
knew it. The fact of
Gremlin,
the matter
but
is,
I'm like, what is good for the fucking story? God damn it. It's also just more what's in character for REITHA. Like, she's scared of losing control now after everything that's happened.
Trauma does that to
so
people.
she's like, oh, this is right for the character, but fuck, man, I want to take the fun option.
It's not the fact that I'll lose my character's soul. I just want to have a good time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ultimate escapism.
So because of the mix of the visions and the choice that you had,
because
any
of
ideas on the connections of those?
The choice that I had? I mean, I actually think that this was kind of a low-key, like, this is me thinking, like, way, again, red string theory is, like, it feels like a little bit of a trick, because cool, calm, collected doesn't really sound anything like prophecy, you know? Prophecy isn't necessarily cool, calm, and collected. It's vague and maddening, and
the symbology should be more looked upon because it was the ocean, and that it's the most chaotic thing, like the force of nature you can find. It has its moments of clarity and it has moments of
it's not controlled at all. But, like, what was the other element used for, like, chaos? It was, like, just darkness and wildness asking to be released.
Chaotic energy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the two choices, and I don't know how they mirror the two goddesses necessarily. I don't really know what this choice means. As a player, I definitely wanted to go chaos magic, but as the character who is, like, so shit scared and wants to control everything right now, she went with the more controlled, calm option. But is it controlled or is it just repressed?
And moving past that, what's everybody's thoughts on our new maid friend?
I love her.
Character, scariest character. I bite harder? That's the way I had to literally keep my mouth shut during that entire interaction.
Hopefully it didn't kill Justice, though.
I think it was.
I think it was great. It was fucking great. It was phenomenal.
I personally was very entertained the fact that you were all getting manhandled by a nurse. I mean, a maid. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Very short, stocky maid.
Is giving Cathilda Kaylee.
It's like Nana with the yeah. It's just freaking Nana with the slipper.
Oh yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, her name is Helga.
Helga. Oh, Helga.
Oh.
My rifle.
Helga the demon. My rival, this man. I want to point out, Gil has officially is the face of the rugged grill. Like this is truly the face of royalty at this point.
No, don't know what you're talking about.
The fact that this guy looks like he is 2 steps away of being
well, now that he's clean shaven, he looks kind of like Joel Miller, I imagine. Low key, it's either Joel Miller or Arthur Morgan.
I was actually that's pretty close.
How long is his hair? I know you said he cut it, but how long is it?
I mean, it's close cut now. Maybe like 2-3 inches on the top, maybe an inch on the sides.
We'll get you a wig.
You are no longer shaggy hair.
George of the jungle.
I mean, oh no, we use that. We use that probably.
Yeah,
I do want to say
I like how I sent Shivani a whole thing of what he looks like. Ruined, gone, can't use it.
Yeah,
instantly. Yeah.
Well, I'm just doing art for my fun kind of It's not necessarily going to be the official art. I'm sure you guys would want it to be.
I got no.
But anyway, we're getting off topic.
Clean Gil. It's weird.
Yeah. And Varuna just enjoying her nice
spa day. Oh, it was so cute.
It's literally, just they had the best time.
Whereas REITHA got stuffed into
You're not the only one that got stuffed.
A formal dress, not formal, but a kid's formal dress. More formal than anything she's ever worn.
I'll be real. Simon legitly is the only one that enjoyed that the nice proper bath and the nice clothes. It's wow.
Gil has not experienced.
Let me tell you that REITHA enjoyed the bath. She did enjoy the bath. She did not like how tight the dress was, and she did not like getting her hair cut.
Gil has not it's been a year 20 years since he has taken a bath. But he's washed himself in the rivers and such. But
oh, I was about to say, how the hell did you not die?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's just how you let up. He hasn't bathed for 20 years. I'm
I know.
Not died.
He's just that strong.
No, he doesn't actually have that level of muscle definition. It's just mud that's caked on him.
Yeah. Mudwash is why he's just a scrawny kid.
Finally get to see him though. No longer covered in dirt or ash. Just
I really want to see some transformation art of the before and after.
Oh, there has to be I would love an animation of Helga bibbity bobbity booing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Full Cinderella transformation.
I truly want to see a meme of just Gil, a before and after picture of Gil so happy and muddy and gross. After it's miserable, it looks like the best of the best Gil he can be.
But he looks like Henry Cavill, so dashing.
He just can't stand the smell of
It's literally Henry Cavill versus Geralt. That's the difference.
He's just caught. He's constantly twitching his nose. He's I smell the perfume. Just
yeah.
So REITHA, sure, Shivani, I want your thoughts on Catherine.
That's what I was gonna say. That was such a sweet interaction. I think
she's a nice mom.
Yeah.
Or would be mom. We'll find out later.
I mean
no, you just found out.
Yeah, I'm saying that so now, just fucking to say. Chill. Announcing that, by the way,
at the dinner table,
I was just let me actually let everybody serve. I'm not gonna be dramatic in any way that my long lost daughter has returned.
Well, there was a long dramatic pause.
He waited for dinner to be served, and he announced it like he was announcing, I don't know, a new VP position in his company.
Here. I'd like to make an announcement.
My child has returned from the dead.
By the way, the bathroom is now closed because there's just mud everywhere. You don't know what...
We also have a new yacht.
Yes.
It's so lovely.
Right. Sophisticated.
Probably.
REITHA, darling.
Also, yeah, I personally think that maybe this silver guy, what's his name?
Alistair.
Oh, yeah.
Dad.
Alistair Silver guy doesn't seem... Absolutely the fuck not.
Daddy!
No! Definitely not!
Oh, Papa!
Man.
But
I'm gonna be honest.
I think he's a bad man.
Wow.
Wow.
This man is like...
I don't know.
How?
I just don't like him.
Man, the fight or flight about having new parents are real here.
Yeah, man.
For real.
In here?
It's like, Catherine, 10 out of 10. Alistair, not a fucking chance.
Fuck that guy.
No!
Fuck that guy specifically.
He had a chance to, like, talk to me in his study. Like, be like, you are maybe my daughter. Maybe I should get to know you in this moment. See what kind of kid you are. Absolutely not. Sees me again, and instead of looking me in the eyes or coming near me or anything, like, nope, just announces it.
Maybe he's running a fiefdom.
He's not announcing it to the fiefdom right now. He can save the formal shit for a formal occasion.
So this is what I'm thinking. This is a case of someone's child that has passed away and mourned and moved on. Finding out that they're alive, they are now in the process of finding out if this is even my kid. They are keeping their hopes down.
And then the dinner thing came along. He's like, well, yes, now for a yacht.
Well, so here's another thing. That has happened. But again, there's now the case of
someone might have stolen this pendant, but they did a blood test.
And
yes, again, it could be anything. Could be a case of he's in denial. He doesn't know how to interact with you because you are now 12.
I'm 12. I'm still a child.
Well, and here's the thing too. You know, they have an 8-year-old son.
Yeah.
Who has been raised as an heir this whole time.
And but you're now back.
And I'm the firstborn.
Well, typically heir is always the first male.
Well, this is fantasy. I don't know if that's the same rule here.
The most competent usually is the one running. Usually.
In fantasy? Yeah, probably. Yeah, they probably want the kid that doesn't explode every time they cast magic.
Yeah. So, and again, there's a lot of implications. Now he's maybe again. I'm thinking this guy is now like in the middle of calling in favors of who took my child. Now he's probably looking at ledgers, people that were around you when you were born, and said who took my kid, and now is in an investigation mode.
Well, it brings up the question, by the way, that the mother can cast magic, right? So is REITHA's magic actually coming from her clerical side, or is it something innate?
And now Lillian is also involved because apparently she looks like her too.
Are you guys related?
Yeah, I was fully thinking that maybe like some time shenanigans happened with the maze and something like that because like the like necklace or the locket or whatever was found like there.
What was the name of their family?
Silver.
The Gallinors.
Oh, Gallinors.
Yeah, Lillian and Reggie Gallinor.
Well,
and she was married into the Silvers, correct?
Who?
This Catherine.
Catherine, yes, she was.
Right.
There's a whole.
So she
was originally Catherine Standish.
And Lillian and Reggie mentioned an uncle who hated them. He married her off, probably.
with it.
Yeah.
Again,
Well, we know Lillian's
this is
in real life. Like, in real age. Like, and
they said it was an arranged marriage.
They're around 50.
Too. Yeah.
Lillian and Reggie are 30 years older than they're supposed to be.
Yeah, younger than they're supposed to be. Because of time.
Yeah, but it's been 30 years past. So.
Yeah.
We know that there.
So maybe
she was a daughter.
Lillian is my grandma?
I don't think grandma. I would say probably aunt.
Aunt? Great aunt.
She would be 50, so great aunt, yeah. I would just say aunt.
Yeah.
Because if she was great aunt, then she would have a sister. She would have at least a sister. But she probably could be a cousin.
Whoa.
Like a cousin twice removed or something in that situation.
Something like that.
We're not. This is stuff we need to find out more as we keep going from here.
Yeah.
Like,
I know exactly what I'm going to do next episode then. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing next episode. Stealing the kid.
You're stealing my brother?
Well,
I mean,
I get to finally ask the big
I'm
question:
not.
why why were you two walking around with royal seals?
Yeah.
You guys
royal
do.
seals. Oh yeah.
We do.
All right.
From we have it from Verace, right?
That big old question there, because Gil still has the seal.
What seal is this? I'm forgetting.
The seal of when they were all with the guard, like on the dead bodies. He took it, and he was like, "Well, this is interesting. You can save this for later."
And now for the big issue in the room.
Yes.
Besides the revelation of the nobility.
Lich Mama.
Yep.
The ritual.
Not a lich mama.
Vampire Mama.
She's got that Josephine look from Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what she's got.
A little bit.
Josephine?
Yeah.
Who's Josephine?
The love interest, Jack Sparrow's love interest in the fourth movie.
The one that kept on
Blackbeard's
I never think of the fourth movie when I think of
No one
Pirates.
does.
Yeah.
I'm alright with it, not gonna lie. Anyway, Simon's a fucking mess. There's levels of compliance and denial, and there's a big, not a big moral dilemma, but like, I am not a kidnapper. I'm not a person that sacrifices children. I steal things for a living, and maybe take out some people that deserve it.
You literally pick up strays. That's what you've been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
This is like antithetical.
And now he's the stray being picked up again.
Yeah, like it really is a weird, not weird. It's just a very complicated scenario for Simon, and he doesn't know fully. He trusts Sheila more than anyone in the world. The whole crew he did. He just had he didn't ever ask real questions like of loyalty.
You better not trust Gil.
I trust you enough to shoot first. Which
You're
is
right.
Yeah. The best way I could explain it. It's like he doesn't know where he's going with this. He is winging it as best he can. He hasn't made any plans, any contingency. He is truly out of his depths right now, especially since, again, vampires are now a part of the picture. She wants to ascend. She wants to do these things. Apparently vampires are part fae, which is terrifying in its own right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great...
Oh, it's only gonna get worse.
On top of that, he doesn't... Our trust isn't there. Like, our crew trust isn't there as it was before this period.
At all. Like, again, there's the dynamic he has with the party right now is just, I'm with you until the end of whatever the hell is happening here.
Everything has been skewed by episode 8. Anything that was established was completely just flipped on its head.
There's still the bond between Bruno and Gil, though.
a man and his dragon.
John, you absolute asshole! You were driving us towards PvP this whole time.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Well, you're trying to steal. Your mentor is trying to steal my brother. If I have to fight her, I have to turn undead this woman.
Listen. I'm just telling you this here and now. Simon is gonna do what Simon does best, and sadly, it's stealing.
Also, she's not an alpha vampire yet. Would remove curse work?
Who knows? All I know is that Simon has his mentor back, like the last family member in his mind.
So what I want to know? I want to know your thoughts on that now with the information that you've been given.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think, even though the vampire that killed your crew, Donovan, even though he got what he wanted, why did he go into a blood frenzy and kill everybody?
It could be anything, really. It could, player or Simon? Let me ask you that. Player. I think it's a case of if the coin does deliver wishes, it could not deliver, and they lost their shit because of it.
What did Donovan wish for?
They
Do we remember what happened with the coin?
I mean, he saw the cottage.
He saw the well.
The well, not cottage. Sorry, I was thinking something hag-like, and cottage was the first thing that popped into my head.
No, the hag-like thing was your thing. Don't worry about it.
To any of the viewers that like puzzles, I'm curious to see your thoughts on how that's gonna be connected and played out.
I'm just interested to see how Simon's gonna navigate, honestly, especially around Gil.
So here's a fun thing. Simon is very selfish, but he's not a fucking monster.
I feel so bad for him.
The conditions of the spell she gave out, and this is me now speaking, not for just as a player. I wrote stuff down about Simon's personal life, and I will say this here and now: he could read the spell and be the willing virgin sacrifice.
My man.
Because she has said the deck has been stacked enough where the kid can't die, but the kid could. And I just got told that you have a family now.
Shit.
Me as a player, I'm assuming you're going to get access to diamonds of nice nature because you're rich now. To get my ass back alive if you have to put
You
me
have
down.
to confide in me of this ridiculous plan of yours somehow.
No, that's a player. That's player. That's me, player. Simon does have no control of what's going on right now. He has, at best, he is right now considering, and I'm going to do a coin flip later to see if he even slips a note in any of your pockets.
You cannot do another Axel. I will fucking kill you.
Also, Shivani has seen 2 possible outcomes.
Man.
At least 2 possible outcomes.
I'm so glad we're level 6 now.
Yeah, I mean...
I got a huge advantage now.
Pick your favorite enemy.
I have Revivify.
I did.
I have Remove
I did.
Curse.
And it's not because of metagaming, because there's 2 things Gil hunted in the forest. Beasts and undead.
But yeah, Simon's a ball of confusion and is questioning his morals. And again, he's very much winging it. Me, the player, I got plans.
Yeah, that's about all the time we have for today. So I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.